Hello, beautiful souls. This is going to be your reading for the full moon that's coming up on the 15th of August. So, usually I do a table reading. I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to pull cards for every sign. I'll link them in the description box below. But first, we're going to get the overall energy. So, this full moon, guys, is in Aquarius. This is a time to expect surprises in stagnant or energy that's been really heavy. Your first card to come out was anxiety. So it's something that you've been worried about or holding on to. I feel like some of you may have been watching a situation and it just hasn't been turning out right. Okay, this full moon is going to bring action. It's going to bring things that cause change, which we'll get to because you have two other cards here, okay? It's going to bring change into a situation. So, someone's either going to be opening up to you or showing you that they have some sort of feelings towards you. For some of you though, I feel like you're holding you find something out and you hold your heart closer in a safer place, okay? Um, but either way, you're going to come to some sort of conclusion about how you should move forward. There is a lot of change with this change card here. Sorry, I'm going to do one at a time since there's so much reflection. Change. So, like I said, there is change coming into this situation because of this action. I do feel like for some of you, you have been keeping this person in your mind and your heart. Excuse me, what is going on? In your in your mind and in your heart. And however things unfold, however surprisingly, if it's good for you or not good for you, you have to learn how to accept what the universe is giving you during this time, okay? So we're going to do these in order. Let's start with Aries, okay? Spirit, what do you have for Aries for the full moon? And Aquarius, August 15th. Truth, honesty, love, and acceptance here only. Alright, Aries, you definitely been trying to work on a situation with someone. I feel like you have been doing a little bit of sacrificing to get things balanced. But you're trying to do what's right for yourself, I feel like. I do feel like there's a little bit of injustice and you want for someone to work with you as well. But there is going to be a decision made in love, whether you have to make a decision or this other person has to make a decision. And whatever it is, it's going to be fair and it's going to work towards the greater good, okay? With here, on the bottom of the deck, you have the Nine of Swords. It talks about anxiety. Anxiety about getting to your happy place with this person. But I feel like there is going to be some working together and making a choice. For some of you, there is a bond here with the Lover's card that is a soulmate bond of some sort or a lesson that needs to be learned. So they're telling me that there was a lesson in this and you had to learn how to work together to find that balance, okay? To cut out what was not needed, Aries, okay? So next, we have Taurus. Spirit, what do you have for Taurus for the full moon in Aquarius, August 15th energy? Taurus. What do you have for Taurus? Ooh, Taurus. So you have been going down a hard route with someone or even with your mental state, okay? I feel like it's been rough for you. You don't see it coming to a head. You don't see you getting what it is that you want. I feel like you want stability with someone or something ooh, or something more stable, and it doesn't look like that's coming. I don't see a message coming in for you, okay? I also see it being frustrating. So you're getting to a point where you're realizing that nothing is coming ahead, and I feel like you're moving on. You're accepting this situation for not being what you want it to be, right? So you're not taking control of the situation anymore because nothing is happening. You may be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. I see Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here as well, and fire. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Okay? If you're dealing with a water sign, I see that they have love for you. Okay? The same kind of love you have for them, but they can't seem to move through their issues. Okay? It really doesn't have anything to do with you, but mentally you're feeling the energy and things aren't moving forward. Okay? And I see it's unfortunately staying that way throughout this time. Okay? So next we have Gemini, Spirit, Guardian Angel, Divine Energy, Universal Energy. What do you have for Gemini? Full Moon energy. Full Moon and Aquarius energy for Gemini. Okay, Gemini. Some situation you're angry about, okay? You're angry and not taking a risk, okay? I feel like they're either you or someone that you're dealing with is really trying to get their point across, okay? But the other person isn't really taking a risk to understand or make that step forward. I don't see that happening. I see you moving on and kind of compromising in the situation. But every time you touch on this issue, it creates frustration because there's no change. So I see you walking away from something that you once held very dear, whether this be a person or this argument or discussion, okay? And trying something new or opening your heart up to new love, or a new idea about this relationship stemmed from how you feel and how much you care, and not just about getting an answer or what direction you're going in. It's kind of like you're going with the flow because you care about someone so much. So you're leaving something behind. Okay? So that's your epiphany, I'm assuming. Okay? Alright, next we have Cancer. Spirit, what do you have for Cancer? Cancer. Full Moon in Aquarius, Cancer. Okay. Cancer, you're either watching someone or someone has said something that just has not hit you in the right way, okay? And I feel like it has hurt you. You feel even more separate from this person, if not physically separating or breaking up from this person, to find your happiness, okay? There could be a problem with a third party relationship being in here, and that's what some of you have found out. Or you just want to be happy, you know? You just want to be happy. Okay, you could be having issues with a friendship. Someone said something to someone else and you're really hurt by it and sad that you have to leave a situation behind or let it go, okay? But for me, I feel like the direction that you're going in, or this friendship, whatever direction that you're going in, is not ideal for you. And it's been very hard getting through this, okay? And there still is some more blocks that need to be dealt with. What's interesting is I feel like it can be resolved if you can walk away from the issue, or if you can ignore it. Why do I feel like you don't want to, though? Yeah, I feel like you're going to let the burden go of whatever this is, okay? They're telling me like it's time. So this could be something that you've dealt with for a while, and this was like the final straw. Okay? Alright, Leo. What? That's not what I meant to say. Spirit, what do we have for Leo for the full moon in Aquarius, August 15th for Leo? Spirit, what do you have for Leos? Leo, why does it feel like you don't know if you can trust your dreams? You don't know if you should trust your dreams or some sort of feeling that you have for someone else, because you don't feel like you're ready, like you're stable or ready to get into something else. I do want to say with the Eight of Swords in reverse, it talks about you getting out of your own head and out of your own way, feeling like you can't handle something. Okay? Um, you may have some financial issues or some other issues outside of this situation that you have to deal with, and then you'll be able to focus or even think about that particular situation. But I feel like it's something that you didn't have faith in that will ever happen to you, and it did. Okay, so now you're just going through the motions. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Justice, which is great. All things will come out in your favor, especially if you're looking for some sort of legal issue. If you can stand your ground. If you can stand your ground in your situation and realize that there is more to be done here, then it's going to come out fairly, and you can release this situation and start moving on, okay? Towards your dreams that you didn't think were possible, because they are. Okay? So, Virgo. Spirit, what do you have for Virgo? Virgo, full moon in Aquarius energy. Okay, Virgo, feels like you have the opportunity to get into something if you really wanted to. I don't see that you are. Okay, I see that you are letting something take its course with the Tower energy. It's like you're letting it happen even though you don't want it to. Okay, you're letting something happen. You're letting something fall down. You're letting something crash. And now you're thinking about your future and what it is that you want, and you're starting to reach out for more things. This is you focusing more energy on yourself, Virgo. Okay, soon all the things that were holding you back are going to fall out of your life. That is what the full moon is bringing to you, is a clear slate so you can do what it is that you need to do. As long as you continue to do the hard work, Virgo, everything is going to work out. What you put in is what you're going to get out, okay? Underneath that, you have the Four of Wands. That is so beautiful. And to me, this is about stability, okay? This is about you taking that step, in spirit appreciating you taking that step and rewarding you for it, okay? So, Libra. Spirit, what do you have for Libra? Libra, full moon energy in Aquarius, August 15th, Libra. Okay, Libra. They're saying dealing with someone. You're dealing with someone. And either you have pulled your nurturing love away or they have. Okay? And I feel like this is a situation that was manipulated with emotion. Whether you were doing that to them or they were doing that to you. Okay? And that is being pulled back from the situation. But there's a risk being taken here for you, because I feel like you want to do something different. It's interesting because I feel like this is the way you were handling it because this was the best way to handle it. You weren't doing it in a negative way. You weren't doing it to be negative, but you felt like this was the best way to handle it. So you're taking a risk in your life to make changes. And because of that, you are able to now step out of this situation, okay? I feel like you're making the changes you need to in order not to be hurt again, okay? Yeah. Whatever this was, you're not putting the work in it anymore. I feel like you were holding on to it. You were holding on too tightly to a situation in order to win. But I feel like you're seeing a different way of winning. So you're facing energy. This feels like a person from the past. And you're fixing this energy. Like whatever this was, you kind of ignored it or played the game how you were supposed to play it. But now you're taking a risk to do something different. You're not being in that same energy. You're making the changes that you need to make in this. I hope that makes sense, Libra. Okay. Scorpio. Okay. What do we have for Scorpio? Full moon in Aquarius, August 31st for Scorpio. In love or emotionally, you have been going through some things, Scorpio, okay? It's been a rough one. That's what I'm seeing, okay? It's been a rough one. But I feel like you're starting to accept it. You know, sometimes we have to break up. Sometimes we have to separate from things that we don't want to. But you're learning how to accept this energy and move forward. It is hard, but you know that there's more work to be put in or there's more that you have to do. This person may come back for a second and you have to deal with the energy just a little bit more, okay? But I do feel like you're going to come out on top. You're going to have that aha moment to know what you have to do, and it looks like you're going to be walking away, okay? You're leaving this fully behind now. See? You're coming out of this rest where I feel like you were keeping yourself trapped to something just to see kind of how it was going to unfold or what was going to happen. And now you're releasing yourself from that, okay? And the mental constraint that it had on you. So physically it may not, but mentally it still did, okay? But that's, you're moving from that. You could possibly even meet somebody else, to be completely honest with you, okay? And it's so interesting because I feel like if you meet someone, it's going to be someone that's influential, but they're not going to stay for a long time. Like, you can meet this person at a gas station for 5 minutes, and it's something about them, and you're like, listen, you know, I got to make some changes in my life. Okay, so Sagittarius. Spirit, what do you have for Sagittarius? For a full moon in Aquarius, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you're watching someone or someone's watching you. Someone's watching you, maybe a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Okay? Someone is watching you, or you're watching someone, and I'm getting this energy of being held back. So either they're holding you back, or just your energy towards them is holding you back, okay? But I feel like you're going to release that and start moving forward into your future. You're going to make a step, some sort of step, okay, towards your future and what it is that you want. It's great because you end with the Page of Pentacles, and I feel like that's you trying to find other things to take that place of that person's energy. And it's something positive and something that's going to gear towards your future. So that's very good energy. The thing is, you're going to find happiness here, Sagittarius. I feel like you don't know it now, but you're going to find happiness and contentment here. And this is going to be the balance that you need. I feel like whatever this person was doing, if anything bad, they're going to get what's coming to them with the Justice card. Even if it's seeing you being happy without them, okay? But you have to remember that this is about moving forward. You're given an opportunity, you're doing it, you have to continue to do it. The Page of Pentacles only goes up, you know? It's also about paying attention to what you're putting your energy in moving forward and what you're trying to grow, focusing on that as well, okay? So, Capricorn, Spirit, Guardian Angel, Divine Energy, what does Capricorn need to know, or what's happening for Capricorn? Aquarius and Full Moon Reading. Ooh, Capricorn, your readings have been slapping. Okay. So in the past, I feel like there was some sort of change, okay? There's some sort of change that's happening in your life. Things are changing. It almost feels like the way you think about a situation is changing, okay? Like you're not looking at it the same way. You're not feeling it the same way. You're cutting out things that don't matter to you, things that are holding you back. You're letting it go, that type of thing. Like things are just changing in your life. There's still going to be a problem with give and take if someone comes back, okay? You don't know whether to give to this person or not, or to deal with the situation. You don't know if it's worth your time and energy is what I'm hearing. But I feel like same issue, same problems. That's what I'm hearing, okay? I feel like as moving forward, you learn to accept a situation. You're either going to accept this relationship for how it is and go along with it. I'm going to pull one more card. Or you're accepting the fact that it's just not going to work, okay? But I'm going to pull one more card for this one. Yeah, I feel like somebody has a problem with expressing themselves. There could be someone else lingering in the background as well that's causing problems. But you're either going to learn how to accept this. It feels accepting to me. Or you're either just going to let it go. But someone's coming towards you. It's more like you don't know if you want to deal with it. That's what's funny. Okay. Overall energy, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. There are still problems with stability here. And now I feel like it's on your side. This is so funny. It's more on your side. I don't feel like this is the other person. This is you. So you have been holding on to this, and I feel like you had these grandiose thoughts about what it is, and now that you're seeing it, you're like, I'm not sure. So that's where you're going, Capricorn. So if you want somebody to come back, they're definitely coming back, and they want you, but you don't know if you want this now, okay? That's funny. That's the change. That's the change. So you're either accepting the situation for how it is or not at all. Okay, Aquarius. 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 Full moon and Aquarius for Aquarius. You may be dealing with a water sign that's coming back into your life. Okay. It's either a water sign or someone that you really care about. Okay. This is someone that you really care about, and they're hearing not see this coming. So keep that in mind as I talk about it. So it's somebody you really care about, and you may not be getting that same kind of energy back. You know what I mean? Like the same kind of feeling back from them. I feel like they're holding themselves to themselves. And as you start moving forward, you realize that they're leaving you out. You feel left out of the equation. If this is supposed to be a partnership of some sort, you feel left out and not a part of things. But I still see that you're trying. You're trying to get through their cold exterior. Okay? Moving forward, though, I see you still working through things. You may keep it platonic. You may decide to stay friends with this person or work with them because you either have worked together, some sort of child or something like that. It's like a peace offering of friendliness, like a peace offering to keep things how it is. There's definitely problems in this situation with imbalance, okay? Either someone doesn't have time, they don't prioritize you, or you don't prioritize them. It could be vice versa, but I feel like there's underlying problems here, okay? And the fact that nobody is coming forward to kind of like call out these problems so they can be worked on, they're going to continue to be there, okay? That's your realization, Aquarius. Pisces, last but not least, what do we have for Pisces for full moon? Ooh. Alright, Pisces, somebody's trying to offer you some stability, okay? I don't feel like you think this person, either you're not mature enough, or you're not ready, or this person isn't ready. But I feel like you're exploring the option of it, but still not ready in the past. So, you getting ready. You're getting ready. You're making a choice, okay? So you're making a choice whether or not you want to deal with this. I feel like it's time. I'm definitely getting this energy of like you're being called to make a choice with this person. This could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I see a fire sign here as well. If you were dealing with a fire sign, I feel like it's very passionate with this person, or you have some sort of passion with them, but I don't think they're going to fight for you. If you're dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, they want you now. And they want you stable. And they want you offering something real. Okay? So, like I said, I feel like there needs to be an offer made, or there is going to be an offer made towards stability where there's a problem with stability, okay? So it's like that offer needs to come in order to change this situation. I feel like it's going to be a hard route of acceptance for you or this person. So be aware that I don't think it's going to be over at this time. It's kind of like a journey that's being gone on right now, okay? So you end with the Seven of Wands in reverse. Now, what's interesting about this card to me is like there's a fear of being rejected. So I feel like you make a decision or you either go for it. You either gonna go for it because the judgment is yours. It's a major arcana card. I can't tell you what decision you're gonna make. Just know that you're being called to make one, Pisces, okay? So you're either going to fight for what this is and not get the response that you thought you were going to get and feel like you failed, okay? And trying to figure out how to move forward with that kind of failure energy. Or you're going to make a decision to not do anything, and it's all based on a fear of rejection. And either way, it's just really hard on you that you can't get your feelings or words out that you want to say, okay? So on the bottom of the deck, you have the Four of Pentacles. It talks about you holding on to this situation because you want it. Let's be 100% real right now. With this energy, you want it. You want it to start over again. You miss the passion. You miss the sex probably. You just miss that feeling. This feeling like something could really grow or something could be like somebody really wants to work on something with you. You miss that. So it's up to you or that other person what's going to happen, okay? Until then, you're going to be feeling that out in the cold energy. Alright, let's be real with each other. Alright, well, thank you for listening to that. If you would rather me do full moon and new moon readings this way, please let me know. Like, share, and subscribe for the messages if they resonate with you. Comment. Tell me, please, if you like it like this or you like it the old way. Okay? So I love you guys so much. Mwah! I'll see you later. Bye-bye.